I have a package. So, not too long ago, it was like a 4th of July thing. Waxwork Records had a sale. Initially, I was going to buy the stuff before, buy $100 to get the free shipping. I had 3 albums, then I went to go. Boom, everything was on sale, so I had to buy 2 more albums. So I got 5 albums here, so. Let's do this. I like how it is. Packaging. It's not just the box, it's got the nice, you can see there, just lift it up and whatnot. Oh yeah. I don't ever bring a knife. Thought this was going to be a lot easier to open than it was. The tape with the thread gets me every time. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Hang on. I gotta get something. I have a key. All right. Oh, yeah. Much, much better. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. This is 2 separate boxes. Oh. So that's interesting. I was not expecting that at all. All right. All right, now. Box 1. Looks like I open it here. Well, they really did it with this packaging. Oh yeah, anyways. It's a really nice warm day, so I figured might as well get some sun, some fresh air, and record outside. Because why not? Oh, this video's going to be going on for 10 minutes and I won't even have the boxes opened. Keith Emerson's score for Dario Argento's sequel to Suspiria, Inferno. Oh, I like this packaging. I can put it back in whenever I'm done. Nice protective sleeves. I like this. I like that packaging. Alright, here we go. Here's the inside. I don't really remember that scene much. The front is where the one chick goes into the underwater room in the basement. Alright. No. Yeah, I was hoping it'd look a little bit cooler than that. That's the second disc. I'll try. Hello, old man. Want to unbox some albums with me? I don't know what that means. Okay, the labels are identical. This is the red disc. Very nice. I'll stick this back in there. Oh, I'm so glad they have the packaging like this. That is such a relief for me. Inferno. When I saw they had this, I freaked out. I've been wanting this on soundtrack. This is like one of the first films I ever wanted to have the soundtrack for. The Burbs. One of my all-time favorite movies. Pretty cool art. Another 2-disc set. Now, let's see. Yeah, the only thing this album is missing is War Machine. If they had that tune, then that'd be great. Alright, the dream sequence. So now there's some feelies in here that I gotta try to find too. Alright, the apartment number. Okay, this is the second disc again. Just clouds. Nice blue cloudy swirl. Very nice. Nothing in there. be in the side one sleeve. Alright, Clouds, Queenie with the axe in her head. Again, the blue. So, where's the art print and stuff? Ah, here we go. Alright, here's the art print. And then a little thing by Joe Dante. What can I say? The Burbs seems to have mustered into a genuine cult favorite. Oh, this movie is like a coming-of-age film for our family. You're not a man until you see The Burbs. It's a family favorite. You won't come across the Bomia that doesn't love The Burbs. I still can't believe how many people say they watch it several times a year. Seeing as in 1989, the New York Times, this can be said it was as empty as something can be without creating a vacuum. Well, he can go suck himself. I loved making Burbs. If you haven't talked about it, and I haven't talked about it much, much over the years, it's not because we hated it. It's because nobody asked. One of the most beloved things about the film, other than introducing the world of the Kopek delicacy of sardines and pretzels, is the inimitable score by Jerry Goldsmith. I butchered that word. I inherited Jerry Goldsmith. I didn't choose him. We first collaborated at 1983 on the anthology film Twilight Zone the Movie, another great one. We both had a great time, and I thought I would like to work with him again, though I was sure I would never be able to afford him. But then Gremlins came along, and surprisingly he said yes. It was just clicked. We ended up doing 10 pictures together, each collaboration a dream. Our final collaboration was unfortunately his final film score. The 2003 Chuck Jones Salute Looney Tunes back in action. I'm sorry to hear that. That is very tragic. Jerry's great score for The Burbs is decidedly different than our previous collaborations. A pipe organ-laced score that expertly dances between comedy, horror, and, well, Patton. It soon became an unmistakable hallmark of the film that was perfect for the score of the picture. Jerry Goldsmith was and is a true cinematic genius. In June of 2016, he was honored with the star on the Hollywood... The camera overheated, so I had to take a break. So I will finish this, then I'll go on. Jerry Goldsmith is and was a true cinematic genius. In June of 2016, he was honored with the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. All I have to say is it's about time. Joe Dante. Now, while I was waiting, I did listen to most of The Burbs, so I can give you a little bit of a review. It's not as good as it should have been. It sounds used. It's very poppy. A lot of pops. Like it's been listened to for 5 years and not taken the best care of. It doesn't necessarily bother me. It just doesn't sound the way like it should. Now, I don't know if that's because of the colored material that they're using instead of just going traditional black. I'm going to listen to one of the upcoming ones that's less special. And I'll see how that sounds. So it just might be what they're using, the coloring and the colored vinyl and everything. So that's something you may want to think about if you continue doing this. And just keep it as a collector's item as opposed to something you listen to continually. Alright, so continuing on. Here's a card. Thank you for your purchase. Your order was carefully packed by Edgar Q. Thank you, Edgar. I will buy you a cup of sugar water. Alright. Bag. if you order directly from them, if you buy 2 albums, you will get this nice tote bag. This is a $12 value. So, oh, and all this that I got came to about a total of $111 with the sale and everything going on. So 5 albums in a bag for a little over 100. Not too bad, especially considering when you look at this bad boy. This is what pretty much led me to Waxworks. Some Goblin. Deep Red. This is a 3-disc set. So, that is pretty awesome. It's not Tenebrae, but this is still some good music. And it also has the source. So it's not all Goblin. Like there is Giorgio Gassini, one of the original composer. I don't remember how exactly it worked out, but I think he composed some of the music, and then Goblin coming along and goblified it to make it the awesomeness that we know and love. All the discs are the same. Rice, red and white. Yeah, looks like all the discs are going to be the same. This next one, I had 2 versions to choose from. Beetlejuice. The one that I didn't go with, the disc was more pretty much how the other ones were, you know, where color, you know, with a bunch of with other things swirled about it. The one that I chose was a little bit simpler, but I thought it might look kind of neat spinning around. Good old Beetlejuice. Waiting room. There's the art print. Oh, that reminds me. There should be. Okay. I love me a Goblin. Goblins are my favorite bands of all time. Let's get back to Beetlejuice. Alright. So, saw the art print. I got the black and white version. Yeah. A little bit of a blemish there. I'd like to see how this looks spinning, and I wonder if it'll sound better than the Berg since it's not as funky. It's much more of a traditional vinyl, so we'll see if it sounds any better. I'll like to see that sandworm spinning around too. And this one unfortunately doesn't have that nice protective covering, but the ones that need it most have it, so. And now, the final one, the oldest recording of the bunch, Rosemary's Baby, 1968. A lot of nice reading material, so I'll have to check that out. Now the disc. I don't remember if there was several to choose from for this one. I don't think so. I think this is it. Hello. So yes, this is my first foray to the world of Waxwork's record. Very excited, although after listening to the Burbs, I'm not as excited because of the audio quality. That was a bit of a disappointment. I don't necessarily mind it, but a new album should not sound like that. And I know, I've listened to new albums. They sound pristine. Alright, well, that was that. Hope you enjoyed that. I might get some more later on, and I'll share it with you. Well, take care everyone. Talk to you later. Bye. And this is the art print for Rosemary's Baby. Forgot to show that to you, so I'm showing it to you. Once again, see you later. Take care everyone.